So, hi, Keedra.
Hello.
I know you've been in your house for how long now?
Oh, I have been in my house now a little over 6 months.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yep.
And was this your first house? You were a first time home
Very,
buyer?
very first home, yes, home buying experience. Yes, ma'am. Yep.
So, what was your least favorite part of the process, do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really can't say it was a least favorite because you made it so easy. Seriously, like you walked me through everything. I mean, with this being my first time doing it, I mean, I guess if I had to say my least favorite, it's probably all the paperwork. But that wasn't even bad because again, by you walking me through everything, I knew exactly what I needed and everything I needed. I got it to you, and it was pretty easy. So, but if it was any bad part, that would probably be it. It's just the paperwork,
Paperwork,
yeah,
and that's probably the case for a lot of people.
Right. Yeah.
What stood out as your favorite part of the process?
Looking at the houses. I loved it. Yeah, I loved just, looking at the different houses, seeing what fits, and because you get an idea in your mind, oh, I want this and I want this, and then when you start getting into the house, it's like, well, wait a minute, maybe that won't work, maybe I might like this. So I think that was my favorite part, was getting that approval and then say, all right, now we're off to the races, let's start looking for a house. So I think that for me was the best part of it for me,
like the fun part.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that you have a lot more freedom now being a homeowner versus being a renter?
I do, and I say it because again, it's my own personal space, so I don't have to worry about anyone coming over. Oh, we got to do an inspection. We got to do this. We got to do that. So I do like that aspect of coming home. I know it's my property, and I don't have that to worry about.
What was the most important thing to you in looking for a house? Like, what were some of the most important features, or what were you really looking for?
Well, the most important thing was just finding a home that would fit my family. Again, come from a really big family, and we love gatherings, and I love to entertain and things like that. So finding a space that would fit everyone was extremely important to me. I had my kids, I had my grandkids, they come over, but especially my mom, by her being, up in age and she has mobility issues, it was important for me to, find a home where, when she comes in, she's able to move about, freely.
I love it. Yeah. And I loved the process of looking at houses with you, that you had a vision for the house. Mm-hmm. You were willing to look at a house and say, okay, well, it needs some work, mm-hmm. but you were willing to take that on, which was really smart, because that gave you an opportunity to build equity.
Absolutely.
In the house, even in a seller's market, mm-hmm. even purchasing when prices have been higher than they've ever mm-hmm. been, mm-hmm. you were still able to get a situation where you put the work in and build equity in such a short amount of time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is awesome. And yes. I love that it was, family was so important to you. That
Definitely.
In each house we went in, you would comment about what would work for your family or mm-hmm. whether it wouldn't.
Yes, family is very important to me. Very important.
Thank you so much for trusting me to help you with such a big decision and such a big purchase.
Oh, listen, I thank you. I thank you, your team, your mom, your husband. It was a family effort. But no, you made the experience so. Here's it, because I hear horror stories. Like I have friends that have bought houses and they're like, oh my God, it was the worst experience. It was a stressful experience. And I didn't get that from you at all. Like, you made it from the first time we spoke on the phone to closing day, you made it so easy. You walked me through everything. You were honest when you needed to be honest with me. If a property just maybe wasn't in my scope, you were honest with me about that. If, you had something going on, you always made sure, maybe your mom was available to take me. I like that idea when I was out of town. Your husband did a video walkthrough with me on a house, and that was great, to be able to have that experience. So, you and, your whole team really made it memorable for me. You made it, it was fun to me, except for the paperwork. But no, overall, it was fun. I really enjoyed it, and here's my end result. I'm actually sitting in my first home, so I really appreciate, what you did. Aww. I really appreciate it.